Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Oh, back to RimWorld. Back to RimWorld. We got a ton of stuff to do today. Like, so many things need to get done sort of right now because all of these refugees just showed up. And I actually remembered it. I actually remembered that all of the I remembered it when I actually loaded up the save file. But all of these refugees just turned up, and I've got to kind of do something with them. Blue Toast, VR, Steve, welcome, Steve. Oh, Steve's here. Excellent, very good. I actually remembered that all of these refugees had shown up. Well, at least I remembered when I loaded the save file. I gotta do something with these guys. All right, I did at least blueprint out. Perturby, Mel, welcome, welcome. I did at least blueprint out their dormitory. Okay, so I got that covered. Did I put enough beds? 3, 6, 7, 3, 6, 7. Okay, good. Excellent. All right, I'm going to tentatively turn the game on and let them get on with that. We did the monument. We did the refugees. We know they're here. Now I've got to deal with all their clothing. The first thing refugees do is they show up in rags, really, and they get super, super fussy if they don't have clothes. I've got some clothes, but not a lot of clothes. So let's get all sorts of things happening here. Just give me any shirt. Yeah, make a button-down shirt. Do it, I don't know, 7 times. How about 7 for 7 of them? Running off to empty the washer before I forget for another 4 hours. Yeah, that's usually Mrs. Dave's one. Mrs. Dave has sort of a mental blank spot about the laundry, so yes, often if she's doing laundry, it will sit there in the washing machine and not make it to the dryer. I can be guilty of that too, but I'm a little bit more attentive of it. Make some pants. I know we don't actively encourage pants in the colony. It is the Wild Pants Colony, but just in case, we'll make some pants. We'll make some pants around here. And probably, what season is it? It's fall. They're going to want parkas pretty soon. If we've got the materials, go ahead and make some parkas and make some hats. Make me an assortment of hats, if you could, please. Make me a couple of berets. Let's get some other different hats going on. Make a top hat. Yeah, make a top hat. Just for fun, make a top hat. And then make a cowboy hat, and a bowler hat, and a toque. Yeah, make all of those, and then call me when you're done with that. How's the independent filmmaker business going? Are you remembering that thing you didn't want to forget? I am. And the thing I didn't want to forget is that 7 refugees just landed here, and we've got to kind of deal with them. So that part is ongoing. We've set up, we've blueprinted their dormitory. They'll get working on that. I'm going to check their work schedules in a second. So we've got the dormitory going. I just outlined some clothes for them. It would not kill me to have a crafting spot. What are you making? You're making a prosthetic arm. Did I want one of those? Apparently I want one of those. 8 people watching and 8 likes. Yeah, and one of them's me, actually. So yes, I did like it. I did. I liked my own stream. Thank you very much, Steve. I'm always so happy when Steve shows up. It's just, and even, it's like, the chat is awesome anyway, and Steve's just sort of the whipped cream on top. It just makes it just a little bit extra awesome when Steve's here. I've actually got some weapons for these people. How many people are lacking weapons? 3? Okay. Anarchist. I so want Anarchist to join our colony just for the name. I so want that. How good are you at shooting? Oh, you're actually really awesome at shooting. You're not good at crafting or artistic, and you won't clean anything. But you got a really good shooting skill. Here's the thing with equipping them for shooting. If these guys turn on us, and actually I could increase while I'm looking at it, this zone could get increased. If these guys turn on us and they do a betrayal, then I've heavily armed them. I am going to learn my lesson. I know, don't worry, it won't happen again. I'm going to learn my lesson from past RimWorld's experiences that it might be better to leave the refugees unarmed. When do I not want a prosthetic arm? When I can get a bionic one. I'd prefer a bionic arm to a prosthetic arm, but I'll make do with the prosthetic arm. I just don't remember who I was making that for. Clearly I was making it for a reason, I just don't remember what the reason was. I think what I'm going to do, instead of heavily arming people who may turn against us, I'm just going to take them off hunting. You guys don't do any hunting, you don't do any fighting, but however, you do all the things that you need to do at level 1, firefighting if you are so willing to do that, and being a patient and being all bed resty. Okay. Now we can get some stuff done around here. All right, let's review. Let's review. Did you know with Bobcat, when discussing Space colonization in the 5,500 estimate is commonly used to determine the minimum number of colonists needed for short-term and long-term survival of the colony. So 50 people for short-term, 500 people for long-term. Muffalo enthusiast. Oh yes, how are the royal muffalos? Muffalaw and Order, hanging out in the throne room where they belong. They are the royal muffalos, the royal ghost pillows, and they're doing just fine. And we have a baby muffalo somewhere around here. Muffleberry, where are you? Where's my barn? Where do people live? Muffleberry, there you are. Muffleberry's adorable. Muffleberry's just fine. Okay, so, clothes under construction. Bedroom, dormitory, under construction. And I don't need to arm those people because I don't actually want them to have guns, if I can help it. If they turn on us, probably best they're not armed. Now, what else can they do? What are your actual skills here? So, up to anarchist, you are not going to do any hunting. You're good at construction. You're good at, well, everyone does all of these 4 things. So whether you're good at them or not, you do all those 4 things. Actually, there's a lot of blank spots in you, anarchist. You are very good at the shooting, though. You do love the shooting. Okay. Boone, you're pretty good at handling. You could go take care of Muffleberry. And that would actually free up Reed a little bit. Reed would not have to be as focused on handling. Actually, lots of people are into handling. I know who you are, Emily. The short-term 50 people number is to ensure sufficiently diverse skill set, survival of the colony in most situations. Has everyone been following the football? Scotland have made it through to the Euros for the first time in over 2 decades. Good, I guess. A bunch of Scottish people roaming around in Europe now. So what was it? Oh, yeah, work priorities. Jacob, you're very, very good at all the crafting skills. Congratulations. You are now my master craftsperson. You're good at research, but well, I say we've got that covered. We don't really have that covered. We're actually not that good at research in this colony. 500 people is to ensure a sufficiently diverse gene pool to prevent genetic aberrations and an adequate education system. Is he good at shooting or just shot everywhere? Little of column A, little of column B. We haven't shot him everywhere yet. In my ideal world, first of all, we're going to need to get their moods under control. They're all going to be really sad because they're dressed in rags. That's why we're frantically making clothing. The next thing we need to do is keep their moods up, and they'll be more inclined to just randomly join our colony. Say, we want to live here now. The bad scenario is they turn on us, and they do a betrayal, and all of a sudden we've got a bunch of people trying to punch us in the face in the middle of our colony that we're not prepared for. Did we remember about the refugees? Yes, we are dealing with them even as we speak. I don't remember where I got that assault rifle from, but would somebody like to have that? That is allowed to have guns at this point? Revolver. Yeah, Kalian. Why don't you have an assault rifle instead, just in case they do betray us? You'll be armed with an assault rifle. Okay, Jacob's working on the clothes. Actually, Jacob, no, you're not working on clothes at all. You're working on the smithy. What are you doing? Oh, you're making a harp. Okay, Boone is working on the clothes. Great, good, fair enough. Well, let's start to get some people dressed around here. Rana, what's the problem with your clothes? Your hat sucks, your shirt sucks, and your pants sucks. They always show up in ratty apparel. We haven't actually made any hats. But I can get you equipped in other things. Why don't you wear that shirt? And then, Kukul, welcome. Then I'll get you... Actually, do I have any pants? I do have 1 pair of pants. 2 pairs of pants. I think we just made another one. So, Rana, get that shirt on, and get these pants on, and then take your hat off. I know that's a very complicated set of instructions, but we're all going to learn to cope with this. It's fine. Interesting facts at Bobcat to help people who want to write about colonization. Find myself recalling Star Trek. Rana, yeah, actually, just go ahead and take your hat off, because it's terrible. Okay, 1 less person is concerned about their ratty apparel. Excellent. Number 2, Annabelle. What's your deal? All of your clothes suck. Why are you wearing a cape? That seems unnecessary. Go ahead and wear these pants, and then I'll probably have you take your hat off until we've constructed some hats, because we're not very good at hats yet. A minigun when it's huge. I've actually often wondered that myself, Steve. Why is a minigun called a minigun? Bobcat, you probably know that. Why is a minigun called a minigun when it's ginormous? What's the deal with that? Ooh, also, what's the tech print we got? Oh, jump packs. Okay. Is anyone actually working on research right at this exact second? Painstingle is meditating. You can probably not do that. Could you actually go apply that jump pack tech print, please? Where was Annabelle? Annabelle, I know you put some pants on, but we're going to need to do some other things around here. Go ahead and wear a shirt. How about this shirt? Do I have a campfire set up to burn clothes? I feel that I do. I feel I've already done that. Can I just confirm to myself that I did or did not do that? I don't immediately see one. Go away. I already know about those things. Oh, the goats are getting frisky. Oh, yeah, we do. We have a campfire going. And I have a bill on that, right? I have a bill to burn things. Yes, we are burning things. Excellent. Okay, that's under control. Annabelle, come on back to me, please. I need to dress you better. You got good pants on and a good shirt. I'll probably just have you take off the cape and the hat. Because, again, they're terrible. So take that off and take that off. Go, take the cape off. There you go. Okay, one less person in ratty apparel. It's mini compared to the weapons it's derived from. Okay, so it used to be bigger weapons. From what are they seeking refuge? I don't know. I don't know. Let's find out. So active quests, hopeless drifters. Leader is anarchist. They say their caravan was ambushed and everything was taken. Anarchist begs you for permission to stay at Stabby's Hope for 11 days so they can rest and regroup. So, raiders, I guess, is the answer to that. Raiders. OMG, miniguns are smaller than Gatling guns. True. I don't think they're mini, though. When I think mini, I think something I can hold in the palm of my hand, which is clearly not a minigun. This stockpile's getting pretty big. Oh, we're kind of cruising on the old dormitory here. Good. Bernard and Nina have already staked out some places here. So this one can be for Jacob. This one can be for Anarchist. This one can be for whoever else lives around here. Rana, sure, yeah. Oh, Mad Boom Rat. Okay, where is it? What's the problem? Are my walls up? Yeah, my walls are all up. This should not even be an issue. This Boom Rat should not even make it into the colony. The M, I'm kind of looking at Chad and looking at the Mad Boom Rat because that's how my very first colony went down. Minigun is derived from the GAU-8A Avenger autocannon, which fires a 30mm projectile and is bigger than your average sedan. Yeah, that's big. That's pretty big. I know what the average sedan is like, and that's pretty big. You're not wrong. Okay, Mad Boom Rat coming in and immediately exploded. Fantastic. Ooh, I've got all these people kicking around. I should use this as an opportunity to do some high-grade mining. Like a ton of mining. And again, I know all of you are terrible at these things, but please do them anyway, because everybody does these tasks. Everybody does constructing. You're not going to get any better at thing unless you practice a thing. So everybody does all of these, not 2, 3 things. There you go. Okay, everyone's on duty for all of those things. The name Anarchist makes me suspect, yes. Yeah, me too. I'm kind of seeing a betrayal coming. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping we're just basically going to get either some free colonists, where some of them will actually join us, or at bare minimum, just some free labor for a really long time. More Thrumbos coming in, and we had very good luck with Thrumbos getting caught in the traps the last time. I'm hoping for that again, because we got a Thrumbo horn I'd like to add to that collection, if at all possible. What's worse, a Boom Rat or a Creeper? Creeper. Yeah, I'm going to go Creeper every time on that. No question. Anarchist, what are you doing? Oh, you're chopping down a tree. That's broadly useful. Broadly useful. Speaking of getting more leather, are there any 0%ers out there we should be murdering? No, actually there is not. I mean, there are, but it's not worth it. It's not worth going after rats. So I guess we'll probably get by on the leathers that we have. We have, ooh, no we won't. We have a pathetic collection of leathers. We might get some by on the collection that we have. I would like them to get going on the hats. And we obviously made that harp. What did I do with it? Where do I think I put that? I can't... Oh, is that it? Is that it right there? No, that's a dining chair. That's the stockpile zone. That's... Oh, it's a packed up masterwork dining chair. Okay. Oh, there's the harp. Okay, good. Let's put that in the throne room, because they're going to want one there at some point anyway. So go ahead and install that in the throne room with the royal muffalos, and apparently the donkey has decided to sleep there. I guess that's okay. I guess that's broadly okay. It's not really okay. I could just keep the donkey out of that area. That's not the stupidest idea. I might renegotiate that later. I don't know. I'm not 100% on that. In the meantime, back to making clothes. Ooh, and we should probably bump up how many meals we're making. Boone, why are you asleep in the freezer? Because nobody has a bed for you. Okay. Sensible. Sensible, Boone. Well done. So, what was I going to do? Oh, bump up the number of meals that we're making. Yeah, we should probably do that. That's not really enough meals. See if you can get 20 fine meals and 40 simple meals, just in case. I don't want to run out. Posted a picture in the memes Tom Fuller channel in Discord. Okay, good. Good. Minigun sounds contradictory. What about a leader called anarchist? It is very it's kind of a contradiction in terms that you are leading someone and you are an anarchist. Not remotely okay. Peasant donkey. Peasant donkey. I could mess with that. If I don't usually mess around with this. So if I manage an area and I called it, this may or may not work. I might do this wrong. I'll probably do this wrong. Everywhere but, well, let's actually capitalize things. Say, but throne room. Okay. That's what I want to do. And then I want to close that, and I want to expand the area. Everywhere but throne room. I want to invert this. Basically, I want to invert this so it gives me the entire map, and then I want to shave off what I don't want. I consider any weapon where you can fit a VW bug in the magazine to be rather funny. Do RimWorld houses have to be all attached, or could one be built? Oh no, absolutely not. They can be spread out as much as you want. You could have them in all corners of the map. Yeah, there's no reason to bunch them all up like this. What I want to do, and I don't exactly remember how to do this, I want to invert the zone. I want to invert the zone. I want to manage that area. Yeah, there it is. Invert that. Okay, good. Yeah, invert that. Do that. Do it again. Okay, close. So now I want to clear. Yeah, this is how I want to do it. I want to clear the throne room. So the donkeys are not going to be in the throne room or up in here. Okay, they can go through there if they need to go get somewhere on the other side, but they can't go into the throne room. Okay, that works. So now I want to do, where's Svetlana? You can go everywhere but the throne room. Yes, this is how I want this to go. Everywhere but the throne room. So that'll get the donkeys out of the throne room, but they're still basically uninhibited. They can go anywhere else. You can make detached houses for everyone, but sharing walls uses less resources. Yeah, exactly what Bobcat said. It's obviously a little more efficient in terms of resource management to share walls. It can also make it easier to insulate things if you want to double wall things, like my freezer over here. Why was the temp in the freezer? Oh, it's just fine. It's just fine. Anyone want to finish off Boone's bed? I feel a little bad that Boone is sleeping in the freezer. That's not that great. I might mess around with detached houses. I never do that. But I could have like a detached house with their own little farm and their own little animal area. That could be kind of fun. It'd be a big base. You'd have to make a lot of room for everything. It'd probably be very easy to raid it, but it might be kind of fun to do that. Weber, you're out doing, what are you sewing? Oh, you're building the royal bed. Yeah, that's gonna take forever. That takes so long. It's actually, you're getting there. Only 355 left on that. You are getting there, but that does take a super long time. And where I've got all this extra wood kicking around, I think I'm just gonna do some wood floors in here, just for giggles. Pretty it up a little bit around here. Put that there and that there. Something in there. A little bit of this over here. And then some of this going down that way. Yeah, good enough. Excellent. They'll get to that when they can, with 7 extra people building. Oh, there we go. Boone's bed is done. Boone, good news. You have a bed now. Yay. Alright. Oh, speaking of wooden floors, I gotta make this dormitory a lot prettier than it is right now. Get all of that in there, and that, and that. Let's get a light, at least one light. Actually, I'm gonna get two. Very big room. Get some lights in there. We already have all the end tables. I wouldn't be opposed to putting a piece of art in there. That would not be the worst idea. Why do I have this bed here? I just have a random wooden double bed. I'm sure I packed it up for a reason. I've done detached houses, but in a large compound with a common courtyard. Yeah, I might mess around with that on my next sort of private save file. I might mess around with that, do like a town kind of thing instead of, you know, a base such as it is. Maybe make a common food area, maybe like a canteen kind of thing. Oh, I might play with that. It's kind of a neat idea. I mean, it's totally doable. I've just never done it for some reason. We're botching a lot of construction, but that's fine because you're all terrible at it. You're just doing it. That's the important thing. Weber, however, is not botching this royal bed that is almost done. Oh, Painstingle, you're going to love it. You're going to absolutely love it. What kind of stone block? You know what? I got a good bit of steel. That's fine. I'm still basically swimming in uranium. I don't know why we've acquired this much uranium. It's more like 4-bedroom houses rather than individual bedrooms everywhere. Yeah, I might try and do... I mean, you could theoretically do an individual house for everyone. Its own kitchen, its own freezer, all of that. You could. There's no reason you could. It's a big enough map. I'm going to do a uranium end table. Just because I think that's fun to have something highly radioactive right next to you while you're sleeping. Now, what kind of stone blocks do I have? What am I doing well on? Granite, I guess. I wouldn't mind seeing some more stone blocks coming in, kids. So granite dresser, like that. Can go, put it like that. Yeah, I need more art. Where's my artsy table? Who's in charge of art these days? Apparently no one. Oh, that's the stonecutters table. That's fine. I want that anyway. Make a whole bunch of wooden blocks for me, please. Art, welcome, welcome. Yeah, afternoon on my side of things. Mid to late afternoon, they might say. And artsy folk. Let's make lots and lots more art, please. Let's have lots and lots of art kicking around. Make a couple, make 3 small, 3 large. And how are you doing on this one? Oh, Reed, you're basically done with this. Can you actually prioritize that, please? Can you just get that done? I want a piece of art here. I'm going to go put it in the dormitory. It'll cheer the ragtag group of survivors up. Speaking of ragtag, how are we doing on hats? Have we made any hats? We've made no hats. Okay, that's fine. Bernard, what's your problem? How are your pants? Oh god, you're basically naked. You're naked with a club. Okay, take off everything. You're just now you are actually naked. Now go put some pants on. It is the Wild Pants Colony. Go put some pants on around here. You won't be unhappily nude for long. Don't worry about it. It's all fine. Everything's 100% fine. Wear that shirt. And then wear, I don't know, wear this parka. It's getting cold anyway. Wear that parka. I don't have a hat for you yet. But it'll all be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Now, Nina, all of your clothing is terrible. Actually, your parka is manageable. Did you know with Bobcat, the XM214 micro gun? Is it a tiny, tiny gun? It's a very, very tiny gun. It's a scaled-down version of the 8A, chambered in 5.56 millimeter, carried by a single infantryman, weighing only 85 pounds. Only, mind you, 85 pounds. Loaded with 1,000 rounds. Just a mere 85 pounds. I mean, 85 pounds is fine, but all day, 85 pounds is going to wear on you. All right, Nina, go put some different pants on. We're going to dress you up here. You're going to put a better shirt on. It's all going to be awesome, Nina. I'm going to have you change that parka anyway, just because, well, yours is going to be terrible very, very soon. And let's see, a shirt for you. A pigskin shirt. Why isn't everyone nudist? Oh, they're just so fussy. You know, of all the negative traits in this game, I think that's one of my least favorite. Because they hate wearing clothes, but they also hate being too hot or too cold, which is a lot easier to control if they're wearing clothes. They always have some sort of negative mood debuff on them, no matter what they're doing. Nina, I wasn't actually quite done dressing you up. Could you take your hat off, please? And then, what else here? I'm going to have you change that parka as well. Yeah, there we go. A camel hide parka. Wearing a pigskin shirt and a camel hide parka. It has just got to be sweat city under that. That is just... Oh, she must be dripping sweat at all times. Don't worry. When I get some hats made, I will get you some hats. We just don't have any hats right now. You also have a terrible hat. You also have pigskin pants. Okay, come over here and wear completely different pants. Wear birdskin pants. It'll be fun. Oh, you were actually making clothing. Sorry, I kind of took you away from your duties there. Do we not have any more shirts? Oh, there's a shirt. Wear that shirt. I know. You're trying to make whatever it is you're making over here. You're making a parka, and you've got 1 point left to make it. It's going to be yours, actually. You may as well just have that. Have that parka. No, you know what? Keep doing what you're doing. You're fine, man. I'm just going to have you take your hat off real quick, if you could, please, because it's terrible. So, yeah, take your hat off. You're probably making a better hat anyway. Was intended to replace medium and heavy machine guns in several defensive roles, such as vehicle mounts and fixed emplacements. There's also a pod designed to mount it to helicopters. Well, good. Helicopters are good. People like to have helicopters. It makes them go up and down and side to side. Pain stingle. What are we researching these days? Medicine production. Oh, what an incredibly valuable thing to be researching. We're not exactly swimming in cloth, but we have enough to make some medicine. And we've got a real good supply of the herbal medicine, so I think that's going to be okay. Probably would not be the worst idea to have a couple of extra medical beds in here. That would be okay. I like that Reed started a new sculpture instead of finishing the one that was almost done. They always do that, Dr. Avalanche. They always do that. It's really annoying, actually. They put down what they were doing and then do something else. Reed, sorry, I kind of told you to do that forever. You're probably starving. No, actually, you're fine. You're fine. And you're actually very passionate about doing art stuff, so... What do you mean, hideous environment? It's fine in there, Reed. Just stop whining about things. Did you make any art yet? I would just like to have any art at all. Frankly, I need bigger storage. I really need bigger storage. This is not cutting it anymore. Okay, different plan. It's hideous environment probably because the walls are made of steel. They do tend to get a little bit fussy over that. I definitely need bigger storage. I say I've got a good amount of steel. I don't have, like, infinite steel here. So let's do a steel wall from here over to here. Actually, yeah, sort of, maybe... And I'm thinking about the little communication pod things when you sell things to people in space. That's what I'm trying to think about. If I put the storage way over there, it's going to be really fussy to get that to work right. And then all of that can be storage. Major break. Whom, exactly? Annabelle, what's your problem? I gave you nice clothes. Hey, you totally have nice clothes. What's your deal? Are you in serious pain? What's your problem? You have a stab scar in your left eye. That does sound very painful, as does the gunshot. Annabelle, I just made a prosthetic arm. Would you like it if I ripped your arm off and put a plastic one there instead? Would that make things less painful for you? And P.S., what did we do with the prosthetic arm? I've got to get my storage under control here. Okay, we've done medicine production. Excellent, we can do that. I've got to get my storage under control here. This is just crazy. I was impressed to see that Atlantic City Boardwalk included helicopter rides. Not in my price range, but I'd like to say that anyone could ride. I've never been in a helicopter. Never happened. I should just go for the multi-analyzer, because that's the path to bionics, which is really what I'm all about here. Maybe something quicker. Maybe something yeah, I'm going to take something a little lower curve here, just because, basically. Hydroponics. Get me hydroponics and call me when you're done with that. I've got to get my storage under control. This is a thing that needs to happen. How am I going to achieve that? I am going to... I not have an answer to that. That's how it's going to go. Have you even built a wall and forgotten to add a door and trapped a person inside? Oh, have I ever? Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's harder in RimWorld. RimWorld colonists are slightly smarter about not blocking themselves in. There are games that are not as good as that. Oxygen not included, I'm looking in your direction, where they just make completely boneheaded maneuvers. But you can do it here. It's harder. it's harder to do it here. But I have done it. I have absolutely done it where I've locked someone in and they have to go demo the wall to get them out. Okay, you're getting this done. Why don't you also think about deconstructing these walls and these walls? Is there power in those walls? No, actually there isn't. Great, good. Didn't want it anyway. So bring this power down here and over here. I'm vaguely half thinking about setting up another tailoring bench. Although tattered apparel is just down to 2. Oh, I was looking for art. Where are we putting our art these days? I'd be very curious to know the answer to that. Because I feel we've made some. Reed's about to finish a granite sculpture. In, like, now, basically. So I want to see what you do with this. Where are you taking this? I know storage is a little tight. Okay, now what are you doing, Reed? Come here. What are you doing? You're making another small sculpture. Okay, yeah, you're just hyper-focused on that, so I'm going to draft and then undraft you just so you go about your business. And I'm going to take this good small sculpture, and we're going to go put that in the dormitory right there, because that'll cheer those guys up no end. No end at all. They'll love that. Wow, it is really dark in here. Super, super dark in here. I'm going to reinstall this light over here. See if we can get it a little brighter. Anything I can do to keep their mood up will make it more likely for them to join our colony. Frankly, just join our colony. And that's a good thing. Still no dice on the hats, guys, huh? No real... And I need a light over here, too. It's very, very dark. I do have a tendency to make rooms really bigger than they need to be. Okay, build that. All of that's done. This is done enough. I just need them to deconstruct the walls. Can you put the stone bricks somewhere outside? Yes, absolutely. That's a good start. Actually, that's an excellent start. Because the stone bricks do not deteriorate. I try to keep them as close as I can to the actual stone making bench, but there's no reason they have to be inside. You're entirely correct about that. And in fact, we're going to put up a stockpile right outside here for stone bricks. That'll be a good start to that. And actually, just go ahead and put a door here and here, just for good measure. And this will be just stone blocks. So only... What are those? Raw resources? No. Manufactured? No. God, I don't actually remember where those are. Is it raw resources? It is raw resources, even though they're technically not raw. They're processed. So all stone blocks can go there. Steel can go there. Although, no, I have a steel stock zone. Uranium can go there. There's no reason to keep the uranium inside. Not the silver. I like having that inside. I know there's actually no theft in this game. In that regard, no one's just going to wander in and steal something. People will steal stuff, but not that. And that's good. Okay, so uranium and stone blocks. And this is important, please. So they'll take it out of that stockpile and put it into this stockpile. That will free up some space. That's a good start. And then, I mean, I've already segregated my clothing and fabrics over here, so that's another good start. Now I just need to have some hats made. We're still working on parkas. Legua, you are, carving stone blocks. Good. That's exactly what I needed you to do, I think. And you are now going to take them eventually to the new stockpile. Okay, who's having a break risk again? It's Annabelle again. Are you going to be a constant problem, Annabelle? Because I will totally rip off your arm and put a different arm there. Oh, I was looking for my prosthetic arm. That's what I couldn't pin down. Where did I put the prosthetic arm? Because I totally can rip somebody's arm off and put a different one there. I just don't... Oh, is that it? Is that it right there? There it is. Found it. Okay. Now, the question remains, who did I make that for? I obviously made it for somebody. Somebody must have an arm issue. I wasn't making that for no reason. I know it sounds like something I would do, but I actually was not making that for no reason. Oh, Legu, I forgot you had the venom fangs. Those are awesome. I could give it to you because you have a problem with your finger, which is apparently painful. If I replace your entire arm, then your finger problem doesn't need anything. I leave my silver sitting outside near the kill box to taunt the raiders. That is cruel. That is very, very cruel. Excellent. Good. I like that idea. I actually usually do a royal treasury. I might do it in this one, where I put silver, jade, and gold. I usually have a royal treasury right off the throne room. Weber, you have no problem with your arm. Addie does have a problem with her arm. Oh, and Addie's also the transhumanist. I was probably making it for you. You're the transhumanist. Yeah. Yeah, you have a problem with your arm, and I would like to rip your arm off and put a different arm there, because that will actually solve 2 problems. It'll solve your gunshot problem and your stab scar problem. Congratulations, Addie. We're going to rip off your arm and put a different arm there. And that was, again, your left hand. So left arm. Install prosthetic, left shoulder. Okay, good. Now, who's good at doctoring these days? Oh, not Pain Stingle. Okay. Shield's not bad. Kalian, not so much. No. Addie can't do it to herself. I actually don't have a great bunch of doctors here. Any of the new team doctors? Any of you doctory folk? Not so much, really. Oh, hang on. Go back to Jacob. Wow, Jacob's got some solid skills. Oh, I would like to get Jacob on board. That would be great. Nina, not so much. Bernard, no. Annabelle, not even a little bit. Rana, not at all. Okay, I guess it's down to Shield then. Right. Okay, Shield, do you think you can rip someone's arm off and put a different arm there instead? And P.S. Addie, go rest until healed, please. Love that medical plan. Arm hurts, get it ripped off and replaced. Very expensive and you don't get a choice, but it's better than mild pain. Exactly. They're really whining over like basically a mild old pain. And my answer is fine. I'll rip your arm off and put something different there. Ferris Coven, welcome. Rock of Gibraltar, really? That's very cool. I've never had a viewer from Gibraltar. That's so very cool. We do have an international cast of characters, no question. You are definitely the first from Gibraltar. That's very, very cool. I like that. What do you have to do for those refugees? Keep them fed. Yeah, they really just want to hang out. That's what they're going with there. Okay, Shield, good luck with the arm thing. Hope that really goes well for you. Have fun ripping Addie's arm off. If it's any consolation, Shield, Addie really wants her arm to get ripped off and replaced by something mechanical. It's actually her trait. So she's going to be wicked into that. Does RimWorld have sword limbs? Yeah, actually, kind of. There's a bunch of weapon appendages. There's several, actually, as I recall. Specialized limbs. Okay, these are more functional. So you can replace their arm with a drill. You can replace their arm with some sort of, I guess, like a rake or a hoe. Or you can replace their arm with a big claw. Those are more sort of functional. But somewhere in here, there's poison synthesis. That gives you venom fangs and a venom talon. So if you want to be Wolverine, but with poison, you can totally 100% do that. But there's some other really good ones that I don't immediately remember. There's skin hardening, so you can have a dermaplated armor shell. And something else. I know there's somewhere in here there are, basically. I can't remember what they're immediately called. Tori, welcome. Watch you play RimWorld, then watch Geek Cover play CK3. Thank you. I like watching Geek Cover play CK3 too. I'm a big fan of that. I think that's tonight, isn't it? Doesn't he do those on Saturdays? Muffalo enthusiast, stubs toe, removes foot. That works. Exactly. It's a very aggressive sort of medical plan, but it's working. And not only that, Addie wants it. She's begging to have her arm ripped off and replaced with something mechanical. Deconstruct that door, please, when you get a chance. And while we're here... Oh, no, the surgery failed. I should have dropped a save. I totally should have dropped a save on that. Oh, bummer. Well, kind of just wasted a prosthetic arm there. It's okay, Addie. I'll make you another one. I can't promise that I'll remember what I was doing with it when I come back to this, but it's a bummer. It's just a waste. Thankfully, she didn't die. Had them die when that happens sometimes. That's just a bit of a waste of the prosthetic arm, though. Well, you know what? While I have to be clicked on the machining table, go ahead and make me another prosthetic arm, please. We're going to keep trying, Addie, until you don't have your original arm anymore. Until you're done with that arm and we can toss it in the trash. And we will. We won't save that. We'll just toss that in the trash. How are the hats coming, Jacob? I see that... Oh, you've made an excellent parka. It says excellent right on it. Anyone interested in a parka? Anarchist, would you like a parka? I've got one going. Yeah, why don't you come get this excellent parka here? And then maybe I can dress you up in some other less ratty clothes while you're here. Oh, hang on, Fairy's Coven. I gotta approve that for some reason. There we go. Oh, I see why I have to approve it. That's fine, though. That's fine. Is her arm still ripped off? Oh, good question. Addie, how did that all work out for you? No, the arm is still there. Okay, so what I'm reading with the medical log here is that instead of performing the surgery, we just went in and stabbed her in the torso and left. Because she's been stabbed. This is how the medical procedure went. Shield or Kalian, whoever was doing that, just stabbed her and then walked out the door. Well, I see why the surgery failed. I see perhaps a lack of professionalism in regards to the surgery there, where we went in to install a prosthetic arm, a very delicate procedure, and we freaked out and we just stabbed Addie and ran away. Got it. Stabbed her, ran away. But the arm is still okay. So she does have still 2 arms. One of them is still not very good, but we're going to try again. We're going to make another one. It's all going to be fine. It's all going to be fine. This can get expanded. So let's get this zone expanded out here. And then let's do some wooden flooring in here, like that. Okay, and right there. Oh, we already have floor there. Okay, fair enough. They're moving all the uranium, which is great. Not as much on the stone blocks. I'm already seeing this is too small. So I'm going to bump this into here as well. Okay, good enough. So the uranium's getting moved out. Oh, we are harvesting some potatoes. That's good. How's my devil strand? It's getting there. It's plugging along. Oh, another dead muffalo soon. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, there's my steel stockpile. I knew I made one of those around here somewhere. Did you get injured at all? A little blood loss, but you're very injured. You're going to be dead in 22 hours. And we will eat you. And then shave you and take all your skin off. And then we will take your horn off. Haven't you established in a previous run of RimWorld that surgery is basically targeted stabbing? You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. All surgery is just hyper-focused, well-skilled stabbing. Apparently, we lost a little bit of skill there, though. We just stabbed and walked away. I think we stabbed. We panicked. We panicked when we stabbed Addie, and we ran out of the door. Also noticing that my batteries are topping off. Where's my actual battery room? Yeah, we seem to be a little shy on power. We're not holding the batteries full. That's mildly concerning this early in the game. I'd like to see that not happening, actually. I would like to see that come to an end. Do I have any other geothermal vents? I've got one over here. Okay, it's a little far away. Nothing really super close by. Oh, there's some more steel there, though. Neat. Grab that. I'd like to see another geothermal vent. Barring that, I'll put up maybe some wind turbines, something along those lines. Yeah, put all those up and then call me when you're done. Could we have a RimWorld that looked like DC Comics Future's End? Dead Muffalo. Wait. Dead Muffalo? No. It's a Thrumbo. No, it's not a Muffalo. It's a Thrumbo. It's okay. It looks like a very tall, thin Muffalo. I see where you're making the mistake there. But no, Emily. No. It's a Thrumbo, not a Muffalo. The Royal Muffalo are 100% fine. I see it well stocked with food. Somebody's been bringing them a lot of food for the Royal Muffalo. And then where's Muffleberry? Muffleberry, where did you go? Muffleberry's right here. Muffleberry's just hanging out with the other animals that are more his size, I feel, or her. Yeah, male Muffalo. Yeah, Muffleberry hangs out with the goats because they're more his size. It's like they're playing together. They do actually look... Well, why... Oh, I gotta adjust the animal area. You're not supposed to go in the dormitory. All right, we've made another prosthetic arm. We're gonna try again with Addie. Hopefully it goes a little bit better this time. So don't even bother getting out of bed, Addie. We're just gonna try and slap another arm on you. Whenever anyone wants to get to that, that'd be fine. Shield, were you basically my best doctor? Oh, you actually leveled up in doctoring after you did that. You failed, but you leveled up in doctoring. You're actually level 7 now. You were level 6 before. So the stabbing worked out for Shield anyway. Okay, Addie, good luck this time. Just stay in the hospital until I tell you. Otherwise, I have to adjust my animal area because they're going into the dormitory. So clear animals out of the dormitory. There we go. Animals go out of the... No goats in the dormitory, please. I would have loved animals in my dormitory. Why are we... Oh, I see why we're doing this with herbal medicine. We've actually run out of the other medicine. Okay. Well, I was going to put a drug lab there anyway, so good a time as any to do it. I didn't already do that, right? Nope, I have not already done that. Drug lab, drug lab, drug lab. There we go. It's the one that's actually titled drug lab. Kind of like you to move that prosthetic arm so I can put that right there. Thank you, right there. And let's get you a chair for that, so that can go there. All right. Good luck, Addie. Good luck. Want to graduate medical school, stab people. Yeah, Shield actually gained skill after the stabbing, which I suppose means he's better at stabbing people. Quest available. Okay, I'll look at that after the stabbing, after Addie's second round with the prosthetic arm. We're going to get it right someday, Addie. Eventually, you're going to have a prosthetic arm. It may take us a few attempts and you'll be in hideous, horrible pain, but we're going to try and get it right. This surgical plan needs a little work. It's repetition. Repetition breeds perfection. That's what we're doing here. I didn't get any flags, so I think that actually took this time. Yep, left shoulder, prosthetic arm. Addie, congratulations. You are on the path to transhumanism now. In fact, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about, transhumanist, please? So she's got a positive mood boost now because she's got a mechanical arm. If I could give her a bionic one, I think it's even better. Okay, good. Addie's happy. Addie's not going to be in pain anymore. Not on that arm, anyway. So the only real negative one is you're just naturally a pessimist. Apart from that, you're pretty cheery about things. Good. Have we made any hats? Not a darn hat. Is this a hat? It's a beret. Oh, it's a lizard skin beret. That sounds very hipster. Ooh, I'm going to get me a lizard skin beret. All right, what's the deal with this quest? They want 6 ladies' hats. I mean, the skill trainer medical would actually really come in handy. Can I make 6 ladies' hats in under 6 days and still get over there? I actually would not mind a skill trainer medical. We've seen the problems with my medical plan around here. All right, where are you? How far away are you? And then we'll figure that out. Yeah, you're kind of far away. Yeah, we'd have to cross the small goose range, and everybody knows how dangerous that is. Yeah, if you were on the other side of the small goose range, I might be thinking about that, but I don't even think I could do it in time. I couldn't crank out that many hats that quickly. Skill trainer medicine would have been a nice reward, no lie. But no thank you. So finish up this lizard skin beret. I want to give that to somebody. Who have I not messed with their clothing yet? I've given... Oh, you have... Boone definitely needs some better clothing. Come over and wear these awful pants. No, don't wear those awful pants. They're awful. It says so in the title. How about... Yeah, wear these pants. They're good. Apparently, you can have some good pants. Do I have any... I feel like we've already used up all our shirts. That doesn't seem right. But here we are, and I don't have any shirts. You can have the lizard skin beret, though. That is going to be choice. You're going to love that thing. Quests are a little confusing. They say accept in X days, but when accepted, something says something like 28 days. Yeah, you might be right, Berturi. I didn't actually read it very closely. I just saw the 6 days thing. Didn't actually see if we needed to accept the quest in 6 days or if we needed to be there in 6 days. It's too long a walk. I don't really have... I'm just not set up to make a journey. I don't have any of the meals ready. I'm just not in a position to leave right now. We can certainly look at that later. Boone, did you ever go... Oh, good, we got a pregnant goat. Did you ever go get those pants? No, not yet. Where are you that it's taking you so darn long to get over here? Okay, you're right here. Go put some pants on, man. And then you're going to have a lizard skin beret. You're going to be so hip and cool. Okay, you got that on. Now put on the lizard skin beret. And then after that, did you not put those pants on? You did put the pants on. You're just not wearing a shirt. Now, I get that. I don't have any shirts right now. We're going to work on some more shirts. I don't have... Oh, we are allegedly making shirts. Why did we not make those earlier? Those are first on the list. Why are we not doing shirts? I'm a little little concerned about that. Small goose range is called that because it's small compared to the goose ranges it's derived from. Well done, Google. Are small geese dangerous? Feel like you could drop kick one if necessary. Have you fought a goose? Goose ain't to be played with. I mean, they're no turkeys, I'll admit. Turkeys are the spawn of the devil and must be exterminated at all costs. But they're not nothing. Small or not, I'm not going up against a goose. I don't care how small it is. Unless it was like finger size. If it was really, really tiny and I could hold it in the palm of my hand while it tried to aggressively peck at me, then I might go to small goose range. But not on a general basis. Why do we have kibble down in this stockpile? We shouldn't have kibble down here. Oh, wait. Did I put that there? I might have put that there deliberately. I'm going to see. Do we have... Yeah, we should not have kibble here. Why do we have kibble here? Oh, you know what? Boone probably dropped that when he was putting his pants on. It is hard to put your pants on and hold kibble at the same time. Can you build some sort of slightly faster travel car? You can get travel pods down the road. So we could get... what are they called? That's not exactly what they're called. They are called... Oh, something that I can't immediately remember. But yeah, travel pods, basically. You can sort of get in a pod and shoot yourself all over the planet. I've never actually played around with those. I keep meaning to, and then I keep re-rolling my colonies. So I've never actually gotten around to playing with travel pods before. But they are in here. I can't immediately put my eyes on them, but they exist. So, oh, transport pod. There it is. So yeah, launchable transport pods that you can use to send people and supplies long distance. Can go anywhere, really. Can go anywhere at all. So that would be your move, is do travel pods, and then you can get to anywhere really, really quickly. Hay grass has died because it's cold. That's 100% fine. We've got plenty in backup. I do need people to be working more on the clothing. Who's the absolute superest, most awesomest, bestest at tailoring? It's Jacob, isn't it? Yeah. Jacob, you're number one on tailoring. You do nothing but tailoring all day long. I wanted to come back to addressing my power issue and looking for another reasonably close by geothermal vent. Really, I've kind of used up all the close by ones. Nothing kicking around this neighborhood. No, nothing around here. That was an old Who's What's it there? I know it's no. Just delete it. Delete it. That was ambrosia. We don't need that anymore. We've gotten that ambrosia. Travel anywhere but walk back. Oh, yeah. I didn't think of that. Do the travel pods work both ways? I actually don't know the answer to that. I'm sure somebody in chat does. I mean, chat must know if you can get back in your travel pod. Psychic Soothe. Oh, that'll be nice. That'll be nice. That'll take the edge off some people. Okay, so no real luck with... hi, Jimmy. Yeah, you left my map. No real luck with geothermal. I can... Oh, hi, Muffleberry. I could pop in some more wind turbines. Actually, I might just supplement with some chem fuel. It's really, really easy to make. And so long as you store it far away, you're fine. Are you dead yet? Why aren't you dead yet? What? Wait, why aren't you dead yet? Come here. No, come here. Yes, I want to look at your health. Overview. Why aren't you telling me when you're going to die? You usually tell me when you're going to die. I don't want you healing. I'd prefer you didn't do that. At all. I'd prefer you just died on my door. And then, I could eat you and skin you and have your horn to sell to somebody. Because they're very valuable. Alright. Back to clothing. Back to clothing. I'm going to let them, I say I'm going to let them allow those hats, but then they'll just do something stupid, like try and put them back on. So no, I'll wait till I get more hats. This is looking a lot better. Oh, I never moved that chair. So reinstall that chair over there. Reinstall this down, I don't know, here. Just cuz. And reinstall this here and reinstall. We're just reinstalling everything around here. Reinstall that. Can't quite get... Well, actually, no, it's fine. That's fine. Right there in the center of the room. That's a perfectly good spot for that. Muffalo... maybe you should help it die. Yeah, in the broadest sense of that, sure, except they're thrombos. So it may be wounded now, but I'll tell you right now, I take a shot at that thing, it will suddenly spring to life and kill everyone it sees. No, I'm just going to let it die naturally, just as nature intended. Now, they're great when you have people with really high shooting, higher tier guns and armor for raiding pirate bases, though. Gamer, welcome, welcome. Sorry, I didn't see you come in there. In the Netherlands, we eat raw herring. Many tourists by the beachside have lost their herring to the local seagull. That sounds so mournful and wistful. It sounds like something that would be in some sort of very sad British movie. I have lost my herring. I have lost... My herring is gone. I almost see it shot in black and white. It's so sad. Oh, we're playing the harp. Okay, good. It's very, very filthy in the throne room because of all the muffalo. But that's okay. That's royal muffalo filth. Not to be trifled with. Who's super #1 awesome on cleaning? It's Reed. Okay, Reed, are you... Yeah, you are cleaning. No, you're doing your thing, man. Just if you get up to the throne room at some point. We've dumped some rice on top of Addie and walked away. We're not very good at caring for Addie. I'm so sorry, Addie. Oh, and Svetlana has stolen your rice. Okay, Svetlana just took your rice away. The donkey just stole your rice. I'm very sorry, Addie. We're not super good at this, really. But you have a prosthetic arm. I'm sure that's really what you're going for here. I almost want to put up another tailoring bench because we're taking so darn long to make clothes. Speaking of which, start cranking out some medicine now that we know how to do that. Start making some medicine around here. How many do... Oh, yeah, we got plenty of Nutriamine. Make 20 of those. Call me when you're done. I'm wondering if in the spring we start a massive drug operation. I'm kind of thinking that because there's some good money to be made in drugs in this game. Terrible if your colonists start using them, but they're great for selling to other people. People love to buy drugs in this game. Drugs, 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 drugs. They love it. Absolutely love it. We might get into the drug game. Maybe some research I'd have to pound through, but that might be an option. I think I'll probably do chem fuel next, and then look at drugs. See, this Thrumbo has somehow magically healed himself. That's not fair. You were totally dying, and you're starving. Oh, I wanted you to die so I could skin you and eat you and sell your horn. And where'd your friend go? By the way, where did your friend go? And P.S. also keep with the mining of the steel, please. So if you see some steel, go ahead and remove it from everywhere else. Get that out of there, and get that out of there. Thank you very much. Singer, welcome, welcome. Next baby Muffalo is called Terry Hart. I think it's just Terry. I think Terry Hart has reached Madonna and Cher territory where it's just Terry. What is that in there? That's marble. Kind of hoping that might have been uranium. No such luck. Okay, rice is coming in. Potatoes are coming in. Plenty of food. I got no problems with food right now. If anything, I could use a little bit more vegetables. But it's basically fine. It's totally fine. What do I need to do next apart from more clothing? I don't really know. Don't really know. I wouldn't mind a trader popping by. Speaking of which, how much money do I have? 5,000. That is not bad. I could start constructing... Oh, speaking of royal, the royal bed's been done for ages. Oh, yeah, Painstingle. You've got a royal bed now. Where'd you go? There you are. Painstingle. Royal bed for Painstingle. And some other nice things in there, too. You're going to love that place. It's going to be awesome. I totally dig that. Now what? Now what do I need to do? Addie, when are you likely to be out of the hospital? It's wearing off. Wearing off. You'll be up and about in a bit. You're 90% conscious. I don't know why you're not up and about now, but it's fine. It's fine. Jacob, what are you making now? What are you doing? Oh, a top hat. Oh, good. More hats. We need more hats. Who? Insulting spree. Oh, super. Bernard's going to go be really mean to people. Don't be mean to Svetlana the donkey. Don't ever do that. Where'd you go? Oh, come on. You're going to go insult Addie in the hospital? You know she could basically crush your windpipe with her prosthetic arm, right? I don't care if it says she's frail. She's got like a mechanical arm now. She could just crush your head like a coconut. But no, no, no. We're going to go insult Addie. Bernard, what exactly was the reason for this? What is your problem? Okay, you're very hungry. Well, then you should have eaten something. Your recreation was unfulfilled. Go play some chess. None of this is on me. Okay, the slept in the cold thing is on me. That is definitely on me. How cold is it in your room? Okay, it's really stupid cold in your room. Yeah, I see where you're going with that. That's fair. It's like crazy cold in your room right now. That part I can fix. That part I can do. Are there any Muffalo on the way? On the way to what? Where are we going? Next, on the way. Are we taking a trip? I don't want to take a trip. We're not going anywhere. I don't have any prepared meals. And I'd actually, if we were going to take a trip, I'd wait for Muffleberry to grow up, so Muffleberry could be a pack animal. That would be excellent. Muffleberry's just over by the power cables, probably munching on them. He's playing with the goats. How many goats do I have? Because I feel I have a lot of goats. Okay, not quite as many goats as I thought. I do have a large number of goats, though. Oh, and somebody go train Muffleberry and donkey number whatever. I can imagine the situation. Oh, look at it with your... Look at you with your one arm. What a loser. And then the other arm emerges from the medical bed and crushes the person's windpipe. Just like squashing a bug. Bernard, yeah, you're gonna get squashed. Are you... Wait, Bernard, you are... Yeah, you're one of the refugees. So I'm not super concerned if we murder you. I mean, I'd prefer not, but I'm not, like, hyper concerned about that. We've made no hats. Could we get... Oh, we've made one hat. And there's another beret kicking around here. Okay. Who didn't have a hat that needed one? You don't have a hat. Okay. You can come over and have a top hat because I think it'll be funny. I think that's going to be amusing to me. Although, I think they hate wearing the wrong gender-specific clothes. I can't believe in RimWorld we have gender-specific clothes. Like, that's just... befuddles me for some reason. Who's starving? Oh, it's Bernard. Yeah, you should go get a snack, man. You should probably stop insulting people and go get a snack. Because you are, in fact, starving. Who did I give that to? Rana. Yeah, Rana, come over and get a top hat. I think it'll be funny for you to wear a top hat. Unless it makes you super sad. Okay, we did hydroponics. Could you actually get into geothermal, please? Not geothermal. Biofuel. Biofuel refining, please. Rana, come back. Come back. I need to see if you're sad about your hat. Yeah, you're wearing male apparel. You kind of hate that. All right, Rana, just come over here, would you? It's all gotten rather fussy. And Annabee's having a tantrum. Yay! Yay! Why? Why are you having a tantrum, Annabee? Okay, Rana, take off your hat, even though you look amazing in it. Take off your hat. Put on a beret instead. That'll be fine. And somebody else can wear that hat if they want to wear that hat. Annabee, what's your deal? Why are you having a tantrum? Why are you so sad about everything? Okay, it's ugly. You're in pain. Why are you in pain? Oh, left eye, left arm, right. We looked at you. I could rip your arm off and put a different arm there, if that would make you happy, if that would make you happier. You're cold. You slept in the cold. Okay, I can do something with some of those things, but not like all of those things. I can't do all of those things. So I'll do the best I can. Oh, now we're cranking out hats. Now we're just wrecking hats. Now I need to get you going on shirts. So I can't make Annabelle or... Okay, Nina, would you like a hat? Why don't you come wear a bowler hat? It's going to be very, very fun. I don't actually think that's gender-specific, weirdly. And what's the rest of your gear? Yeah, the rest of your gear is fine. So you can have a hat. Boone, you really need a shirt. How about if you just wore a parka for right now, and I'll deal with your shirt issue later. It's like, Rana, welcome, welcome, welcome. And Bernard, you're still going around insulting people. Right. It's all gotten a bit aggro in RimWorld now. Annabelle is breaking Rana's bed. Could you stop it? And now you're breaking a table. You know we have to fix these things. You're going to break your own bed. There it is. That's what I kind of thought was going to happen. That's what I kind of thought was going to happen. Betrayal. I'm glad I didn't heavily arm them. Remind me if I stay with Dave to never complain about being unhappy. Yeah, I will probably just rip your arm off and put a different one there instead. Maybe you're into that. I don't know. but it's entirely possible. That's usually my snap answer to most sketchy situations, is to rip somebody's arm off and put a different arm there instead. Okay. We've been betrayed. How do I cope with this? Where is everybody? All right, Reed's kind of out of position. Oh, God, Painstingle's in big trouble. Big trouble there. Okay, best thing I can do, first of all, is draft everyone. Release the animals. That'll at bare minimum be some good buffer zones. And then everybody try and come down here if you can. So everyone start moving. Everyone go. Go, go, go. It's not really working out. Okay, head up here, actually. Head up here. We need to cover Reed. Legua's getting wrecked. This could go very, very badly. This could go so bad right now. Okay, you two. Attack Rana. Painstingle, what's your ability? Oh, yeah, the completely useless ones. Well done. What's your aid? Laborers. Okay, not my best choice there. Okay, you guys attack Jacob. You guys are on Anarchist. Reed's down. And then Legua is completely out of position here. And so is Painstingle, for that matter. Addy, with your mechanical arm, could you please come down here and start shooting the bejesus out of people? Thankfully, they don't have guns. That's my only... It's the only thing I did right here, is they don't have guns. Okay. Love it if people trying to insult people were bad at it and complimented people by mistake. Addy, I know you're frail. If you could just kind of hustle a little bit, that would be really, really super awesome of you. Somebody shoot Rana, please. Okay, the Rana shooting is going reasonably well. And then we're all going to turn around and we're going to shoot Boone. Addy, are you in position where you can shoot Boone yet? I think you are, actually. Could you shoot Boone? Everybody be shooting people. Painstingle's down. Everybody's basically down. Right? Okay, and I can't even see what's going on in here because there's so many corpses. Shoot that person. Yeah, Jacob. I didn't like you that much in the first place, except you were my star tailor. Alpaca 1 is dead. Okay, anyone who is still alive and conscious, come over here. Because there's still more of them, I think. Yeah, there's... Legua's down. Okay, guys, you got to get over here for many reasons. There's the colonists that are attacking us, and also the place is on fire. Can you lure an enemy into that thrombo? Too late to think about that now. Things are happening. It's all popping off in RimWorld. Okay, I, really need you guys to hustle, because the base is on fire. Next time I get refugees, I'm segregating them. I thought about doing this after a betrayal I had in another save file, is actually just completely segregate them in a new area. So when they go to betrayal, they're not anywhere near me. We need you guys to be a little bit hustling there, a little bit hustling. Oh, you're fleeing. Oh, not on my time you're not. You're dead. Yeah, no, you're so dead right now. Or at bare minimum captured. I'd accept captured. If you wanted to be captured, that's okay. You didn't. Okay. Everybody off draft. Who's alive? Who's dead? Legua. Okay, the place is on fire. We should probably deal with that first. Save the Muffalo. The Muffalo are fine. The Muffalo are doing... Yeah, the refugees attacked me, Willow. It was a betrayal. I kind of need to deal with the fire before I can deal with rescuing people at all. I'll try to do the best I can with you, Legua. Also, I think all of our... No, Shield's a decent doctor. Kalian's being burned. Weber's probably being burned. The alpaca is dead. It's, it could have gone better. It could have gone better. Next time I get refugees, I am 100% segregating them. They're going to have their own little colony, and they will not be allowed past that. That would have been a smarter way of doing this. Hang on. Send the insulting tantrum guy to kill someone. Open the doors. The door is actually destroyed. The door is destroyed, Mel, so I don't know how much more open it can get at this point. I think, if I recover from this, I'll be doing very well. Because I've got to get the fire out before I can work on... Thank God the donkey is rescuing people. Okay, more with the firing, putting out fires and things. Yay, fire putting out. Now, after all of that, is anyone alive over here? Is Painstingle dead? No, Painstingle is still technically alive. Right. Right. You mean after all that, we didn't even capture one of them? That's rather annoying, actually. Just sort of unfair. Okay, get the last bit of fire out there, Addie. I know we're all being burned by superheated air. It's all terrible. Everyone's dead. Everyone needs to go rescue literally everyone. I'm basically putting that on the donkey. Oh, and there's a visitor. Oh, super. Good. Good. I'll look forward to that. Okay, shield. Anyone who can do anything at all needs to do it. Legua is probably about to die. Yeah, death in 3 hours. A shield. I know you're burned. You actually need to get up and tend to Legua. I know this is kind of sad, but you need to get up and tend to Legua. I have no idea why the medicine is all the way over there. Clearly, that is a thing that's happened. Svetlana deserves a spot in the throne room. Well, hey, if you say so. If you're the one who banned Svetlana from the throne room, but we could put Svetlana. Svetlana's got her own issues right now, what with the being horribly injured and whatnot. Addie, can you do any medical? Actually, you're awesome. Wait a minute, you're my best doctor. Go deal with Pain Stingle. You're my best doctor. Unfortunately, you couldn't operate on yourself. That was a bit of a shame. Okay, everybody working with everything to cure everybody all the time. Technically, no one has actually died yet. I'm trying to just crank through some healing here. Shield, where are you going? You're getting some medicine. Awesome. Yeah, you work on Reed or Legua. I don't care. I don't care who lacks a ranged weapon. I couldn't give a Tinker's Cuss who lacks a ranged weapon right now. Kalian's taken the... You know what? This just became a hospital. All of these are now hospital beds. This is all hospital all the time. Everybody needs a hospital bed right now. I know this is more than I actually need. I don't care. That just kind of wrecked this colony. Okay. Who's going to live? Who's going to die? Where is everyone? I should have 8 colonists. I see 6. 2 of them are unaccounted for, and that unnerves me. Weber's up here. Okay, that's 7. And who are you bringing in? What's your deal? I know you're Svetlana. What are you carrying? You're carrying Syl. Okay, there's the last one right there. Where are you planning on putting Syl? Could have gone much worse. Hi, is this a bad time to visit? Yeah, the visitor can just go away. We lost Syl. Okay, we couldn't get Syl to the hospital on time. That's fair. Actually, Octopus does have some items to trade. And we've lost the other alpaca. Okay, we've lost both of our alpacas and 1 colonist so far. Octopus does have some items to trade. We're very busy right now, Octopus. We are super busy. I do not have the time to deal with your nonsense. You probably have the best trade items in the world. You probably don't, but you might have the best trade items in the world. Okay. Now what? Alright, this is a better question. Who's the least injured person here? Because you're basically in charge of everything right now. Okay. Shield, some burns. Not really that catastrophic. Oh, Muffleberry died! Oh, Muffleberry! Muffleberry died. I'm sorry. That's terrible. On the bright side, losing all of my old files earlier fixed RimWorld being permanently stuck in debug mode. Oh, we lost Muffleberry. Well, thank goodness we didn't lose the Royal Muffalos. They can have other Muffleberries. Okay, going back to question number 1. Who is the least injured? Shield's looking pretty good. Kalian, you got some burns, but you're basically alive. Weber, burns, some bruises. I'm so glad I didn't equip those guys with guns. Next time we get refugees, I'm doing a completely segregated community. From Blood Loss, Muffalo Enthusiast / Emily. Yeah, from Blood Loss. I don't know from where. I have no idea. It was all a little bit chaotic. We've lost many animals, actually, and I think there's a couple of goats that I see are injured. I just don't have the time to go over and deal with them. Yeah, this goat's not looking too good. Although, no immediate signs of dying in the near future. Okay, we might lose a goat or 2. Back to my questions here. Weber, how are you doing? You're burned and bruised. Addie's actually pretty good, and Addie's my best doctor. Might be able to skate through this. I lost Syl. That sucks. I really can't afford to be losing a colonist. But we did kind of vaguely, sort of, somewhat survive that. A little bit. Not much. A little bit. That was terrible. I had a bad vibe about those ones. I kind of thought, I should have known when the guy walked in and said, "Hi, I'm Anarchist. Can we come and hang out with you?" But, you hope for the best. I've done that. I've done that particular quest many times, and more often than not, I think they join you. Or at least many of them join you. Not so lucky on this one. Very glad I didn't give them guns. So we'll pick up. Why was there 50 steel just lying in a cornfield? We'll pick it up. I got a starvation notice. I'm not surprised. Everything is awful right now. It's Weber. Okay. Who's awake? Addie? You're resting now. Could you actually just go feed Weber, please? I may lose other people. I only have basically 2 people who are up and about. Everyone else is injured. Okay, we'll figure this out. I have a lot of notices. One of them is indeed starvation. Colonists left unburied. Hunters lacked ranged weapon. Colonist needs treatment. Everybody needs treatment. Oh, you know what? Speaking of treatment, Addie, do I have you? Why don't you self-tend? Well, if you need it, go ahead and self-tend. Go ahead and be your own doctor, please. I know, Muffalo enthusiast. I know. / Emily. It's okay. We'll hope for another Muffalo. Last week was way too easy anyway. Last week went way too well. Should have seen something like this coming. And also, why don't we have... I'm not putting down wooden floors right now. I'm not going to give them anything to do but stay alive. Okay, Weber should not be starving anymore. No, Weber has been fed. Weber has a lot of issues right now. Oh, they're going to be so sad. Colonists died. They're all going to have pain. This is not my ideal. Not what I... Oh, Octopus, you're still here. That's fine. You wander about. I don't care. We don't have time to talk to you right now. There's so much blood everywhere. But Addie's up and about. Addie, what are you doing? You're resting. Good move. Good move. And everyone is in medical rest right now. There's nobody doing anything. Thank God we got a lot of meals. They'll figure that out. They'll go and get meals. You missed... Spike Girl, welcome. No, you missed a war, really. Half the colony rose up against the other colony, kind of. Not really like that, but that's basically what happened. There were an awful lot of them. We did fight them off, but at a rather terrible loss. A rather terrible loss. We lost many animals. We lost 1 colonist, and everyone is injured. Everyone is injured in some way. Weber's up. Except Weber's going to go to the hospital bed. That's probably a good move, Weber. You're not wrong. Diamond, welcome, welcome. Yeah, you're not wrong, Weber. You should also go to Hospital 2.0. I've got... Everyone's in a hospital bed. And where is Syl, by the way? We just left Syl on the floor. That's not very nice. We just dumped Syl on the floor and called it a day. Oh, do I have a sarcophagus for you? I could. I totally could. This is going to be for Syl. We're going to bury Syl nicely in a sarcophagus. We've got them. It was a quest. We may as well use them. Maybe switch to peaceful to recuperate. If you get a raid night right now, it might well be the end, and would hate to see the colony go the way of Dave. I do often play many games on easy mode or normal mode or something like that. But when I go on a mode, I commit to it. So we're on normal mode right now, or we're in builder mode. I think we're in builder mode. I'm going to commit to that, because this is kind of the way of RimWorld. It's not so much the way of Dave. It's the way of RimWorld. Sometimes you have a great experience. Sometimes half the colony rises up against the other half of the colony and everyone is horribly injured. Many things are dead. Some of them human. So, no, I'm going to keep it as is. I'm going to try to recover from this as we are. Rather than just sort of writing it off and saying, oh, well, I'll just go into peaceful mode and then I can recover. No. I'm going to... Yes. Nobody will accuse me of playing, like, super challenging, incredibly hard Iron Man mode. It's not me. But, much like golf, I'm going to play the ball where it lies. This is what I've been handed to work with. And I knew this, I knew the stipulations of the game and I knew the parameters I set to myself. So this is what I'm going to work with. This is what we've been handed. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to have to watch the first hour. Really, actually, only the last 15 minutes or so. Ghost Rider, welcome. What did you miss? A lot. A lot. Okay, so for the new people coming in, let me just bring us all up to speed. You're going to notice an incredibly large amount of blood everywhere. You're going to notice a lot of dead people, some dead animals, a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, a lot of whining, a lot of moaning. We accepted a quest to bring in 7 refugees so they could hang out with us. They decided to turn against us. So that was basically 7 on 7. It was a fair fight. 7 on 8 technically, but it was a fair fight. We were caught horribly out of position. I have learned my lesson. The next time I get a refugee quest, they're going to live in their own area somewhere down here. So when they do pop off, I'm prepared for that. But we did fight them off. They did flee. We killed all but one of them. I think the last one got away. Everyone is horribly mutilated. Not the least of which from putting out the fire that they started as well. They weren't satisfied with murder. They went with arson as well. Addie, do you think you could just take care of the donkey? I'm kind of vaguely concerned the donkey's going to die. Yeah, actually, the donkey's going to die in 2 hours, Addie. If you could hustle, that'd be super awesome good. Super awesome good. Oh, thank you, Buffalo Enthusiast / Emily. Thank you. Curtis, welcome, welcome. So that's where we're at for the new folks who are just kind of coming in right now. We were betrayed by some refugees that we took in, and we built them nice things, and we built them beds, and we gave them artwork. And we're gonna eat Muffleberry. I'm okay with that. It's the way of RimWorld. I mean, we all loved Muffleberry. Who didn't? But Muffleberry also, we can have Muffleberry steak. So Muffleberry is in the freezer. Sorry, Emily. Yeah, we had a bit of a loss here. I am going to try and save the donkey. Hopefully in 0.7 hours. I should have checked the donkey earlier. Donkeys are just too valuable to lose. Frankly, they'll haul things. So I think Addie will get that under control. I'm just going to speed it up just a little bit. Make sure Addie's on the case. It's going to be a little close. No lie about that. If you want to, oh, come on, come on, come on. All right, we just got it. We just got it. Okay. The donkey will be fine. Colonists need rescue. Who? Reed. What are you doing out of bed, man? Okay, Shield. Oh, wow, Shield's fully healed. Shield, are you any kind of doctor? Yeah, you're the doctor who leveled up after you stabbed one of your patients. Rescue Reed, please. Rescue Reed very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. No, I got the donkey in time. The donkey just in time down to the wire there. Addie will continue the healing process, but the donkey is basically fine. And then Shield, could you tend to Reed? What is actually Reed's major problems here? You're in no immediate danger. That's good. Oh, one of your cuts has not been... Actually, nothing's been attended to. And nobody's fed you. Okay, when Addie's done with the donkey, we'll try and get you fed. What are you off to do? You're actually basically healed. You've got a little bit of a burn. Could you please... Oh, Shield's already going to deal with the food. Fine. Somebody is going to is feed you, Reed. We're all pretty pleased about that. Let's just go down the line here. Legua, how are you doing? Okay, you've been tended to. Oh, your right arm has been destroyed. And your left arm, not so good. Well, congratulations. You're getting a prosthetic arm. I've got a perfect excuse to build a prosthetic arm. Not, you know what, Dave, maybe not right now. Maybe we wait until everyone is up and running before we start crafting. I think, yeah, let's just pump the brakes on that a little bit. Let's make sure everyone is up and at 'em before we start, doing tailoring or crafting or anything like that. Because everyone's almost dead. Speaking of being almost dead, how's Weber? Okay, you could be tended to, but you're in no immediate danger. Painstingle, how about you? Yeah, boy, wow. Painstingle. Ooh, you took some friendly fire, too. Sorry, we accidentally shot our ruler. Whoops. And Kalian. Yeah, you're not... None of you are in any immediate danger, but you're also not exactly being tended to. We care more about the animals than about the people. Can we not just have humans and raise Muffalo and Donkey? Indeed. Make sure Painstingle is hale and hearty. We're working on it. We are working on it. You've been tended to. You're okay. You will bounce back from that eventually. RimWorld does a good job laying out character paths when you click on them. Yeah. Yeah, they do. You're not wrong about that. Oh, why is this, Oh, I moved the thing. Okay, I know why that's like that. I moved the thingamajiggy there. Okay, that's all. It's not like we're doing any crafting right now anyway. And also expand it so that is covered. Okay. Allow that. Great. I think we can begin to calm down now. We can begin to calm down. Hui. And some point we'll eat muffleberry. That all happened. That all happened. Right. Is Painsnickle the one with the venom fangs? No, that's... Is that Legua? Who did I give the venom fangs to? Yeah, Legua has venom fangs. Remind me, Legua, did you want those? No. No, you're not a transhumanist. I just put them in your mouth because it made me happy. You do need an arm, though. You really do need another arm because you actually don't have one. You have... Whereas most people traditionally have 2 arms, you in fact do not. You have a single arm. The other one's been destroyed. So... I actually wouldn't mind replacing both of your arms, because your left one's bruised. Okay. I just don't have... I can't give up people to crafting. That's just silly. We just need to recover. We need to recover from this. It's going to take a little while, because nobody's going to get anything done at all. Like, Reed, what are you doing? You're resting. Good. Confident beginning there. I think the only one who's actually up and about and doing anything at all is Addie. And you're feeding kibble. Oh, you're actually trying to deal with the dying goat. Good. Good. I think RimWorld has smarter AI. Sims would not be able to get a fire under control and would never find an efficient path. No, Sims always had an issue with things like that. Yeah, there's some capes down here we could either sell or burn. I don't really care. Okay, next time we get refugees, they're getting their own little campsite. Own little campsite far away. I wonder if they're in combat mode, if they're attacking, if they'll break the borders of their assigned areas. Or if they'd kind of get stuck there. I would assume they'd break the borders of their assigned areas if they were coming to shoot us. I don't know that for a fact. We'll experiment with that the next time we have betrayal and everything goes horribly wrong. Whew. Oh, Painstinkle's up. Good. I mean you're conscious anyway. You're sort of technically alive. All right, people are starting to move. These 3 are really down, but Kalian, what are you doing? Probably going to get something to eat. Yeah, you're going to have a fine meal. You deserve it, Kalian. You deserve it. You should have a fine meal. Did we ever bury Syl? Oh, an exotic goods trader. What a perfect time for a trader to pop by. Yay. Actually, kind of do want a trader. Painstingle, I know you're dying, but you're going to need to get up and talk to the tradey person. Can we sell off some corpses by any chance? I'd be okay if we sold off some corpses. Yeah, you were never happy, Boone, because I couldn't find a shirt for you. You just hated life here. Well, now you're dead. So you just think about what you did, sir. Think about what you... Have any of my crew got diseases? Thanks for making it worse, Curtis. Thanks for putting that in there, too. Traders killed my housekeeper, yeah. Yeah, they did. Actually, Reed's my housekeeper. Reed is number super uno awesome cleaning dude. It's just that Reed's got other issues, like being bloody and beaten. Who's starving now? It's Legua, but Legua is going to get something to eat right now. Perfect. All right, so Legua is off to get a snack. Painstingle. Okay, can anyone else talk except Painstingle? Actually, yeah, Shield's pretty good. How's your health, Shield? You have no health conditions. You're actually perfectly healthy. Shield, you're going to go have a chat with Belle up here and do some trading. And this Thrumbo is still here. That Thrumbo makes me mad. That Thrumbo was totally about to die, and then it healed. Yeah, I don't know if they have any diseases. Not that have popped up yet. That's certainly a possibility. Okay. What can we do here? Wow, you don't, Oh my god, you've got architect stuff. Oh, holy McMoly, you've got an architect leg and an architect arm. I want those so bad. So very, very badly. Well, first off, I'm going to sell you my Thrumbo horn. I was going to have another one for you, but then the Thrumbo didn't die. So that made me sad. The healer mech serum. I don't actually really care about the healer mech... Oh, wait. I might care about the healer mech serum. I might care about that very, very deeply. Actually, I might care a lot about that. Okay, I'm going to have a think about that. Ooh. I actually would not mind taking another advanced component off of you because I'm going to need it someday. You have a capybara. I don't need one of those. Thank you for asking. I really want your architect stuff. Like hardcore. Traders will not feel awkward advancing on a colony. Fields are strewn with blood and corpses. No, it just keeps them in their place, Kugel. Gets us good prices when you walk into somewhere to sell something and there's nothing but bodies. Yeah, I know I could really use those. And they're architect. They're super awesome good, and I can't make them ever. I can only purchase them, trade them, whatever. I don't have an unlimited amount of money. I really want that. I can't sell the gold. I'm going to need that later. Problem is they just don't want to buy anything from me. We were on a good path to making art, and then the uprising happened. I kind of half want to sell them the healer mech serum, but that's really trading one thing for another. If I use the healer mech serum on the person who has the destroyed arm, they'll grow an arm back. I mean, it will work on the worst health condition and fix it. That would otherwise be incurable. Forming new limbs. I've got to imagine that a missing arm is your worst health condition. Isn't Painstinkle the incest one because in Reddit, let's say, has way close to his son? I have no idea. Is that like a Reddit RimWorld thing? I don't know. I am not going to sell the healer mech serum, but I am going to buy... Do I want the architect arm or the architect leg? I can't afford them both. They're probably more likely to lose an arm than a leg. Okay, that's a big loss of money. But to heck with it, I've got an architect arm. And we just boosted our rep with them real good. Okay, who had the missing arm? Was that Kalian? Or was that Shield? Somebody was lacking an appendage. Yeah, there we go. Legua. I would like... Where is that healer mech serum? I just saw it here a second ago. There it is. Yeah, can you use the healer mech serum? Here we go. We're going to use the healer mech serum to... Well, we're going to do something. I hope it doesn't take away Legua's venom fangs. That would be terrible. Okay, you got an arm back. Alright, it did exactly what I thought it was going to do. So that grew Legua's arm back. You still have all your other issues, but you just grew an arm back. Excellent. That'll make you happy about things. Now, who else could use an arm? I could give it to Addie, who's got the prosthetic arm, but could have a much better arm, in that it would be, ultra bionic. That could be good. However, what I have to think about with Addie is very old. Addie's going to probably die at some point. If your colony is in bad shape, you might as well spend money. Yeah, I mostly just wanted an incredibly cool bionic arm that I can't make myself. But we had that healer mech serum, so that's a whole arm grown right back. Not bad, not a bad deal. Does anyone else who's younger than Addie need an arm? Or even would just like an arm? Just an extra arm. Because I'm giving them away right now. Alright, you have... Right shoulder, you have a cut. I kind of need all of this to figure itself out until I figure out who's going to be in pain. Kalian, you could use your right arm. Your one's burned. Legua, obviously you just grew another arm. Weber... if I'd taken that architect leg, I could have replaced your whole left leg. That would have cured 2 of your problems. Art is back for the last half hour. Boy, have you missed some things. Quest expires. I think that was just the one... Oh, Painstinkle's night ceremony. Really? I didn't do this? Oh, okay. It's a little awkward at the colony right now. But, I mean, if you want to come by and make Painstinkle a knight, the throne room is actually the cleanest room we've got. In fact, Reed, I know this is a terrible time to ask, but could you go just run a mop over the royal muffalo dung, please? I hope it's his own arm that grew back. I don't care. He's got an arm. Or she, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I know, Reed, you're probably basically dying, but if you could just grab a dustpan and broom and go over the royal muffalo dung real quick, that would be super. I would appreciate that. Now, you've got while I'm looking at you, Reed, how would you feel about a completely new arm? Okay, I'm going to wait until all of their issues are dealt with, because then I'll know what they're in pain from an old scar or something like that. I know, Reed, it's very, very fussy. It's super fussy that I ask you to do this, but we really need the throne room to be coming rather nice because we've got guests. We've got company coming. And they're here now, and this is the nicest room in the place, and it's all thanks to you, Reed. It's all thanks to you. Painstingle, you're going to have to crawl out of your hospital bed. Try not to bleed on the floor. It will look bad. So, Losine, ready to go here. I didn't even know we had that quest at all. That must have come at the end last week, and I just spaced out on it. So, alright, off you go. Painstingle, again, don't bleed on the floor. Oh, Reed, I need you to hop back. There's more royal muffalo dung that we need to kind of deal with. Because if this place gets really dirty, they will just leave. They will say this place is unacceptable and just leave. Okay, Painstingle, just crawl over to the ceremony. And we're crawling over to the ceremony now. There we go. Crawling to the uranium throne. Okay, good. Ceremony going basically alright. I'm sorry, Losine. We've had a weird kind of couple of days here. But now it's Knight Painstingle. It's Sir Painstingle. Yay! And you're actually cool with your bedroom and your throne room. I don't need to upgrade those. Excellent. Yeah, we need to do a choice, a permit choice. Wouldn't have minded having that trooper squad for the last few minutes there. The aerodrone strike is just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. If nobody has ever used the aerodrone strike, let me tell you the lesson that I learned the hard way. Stand back. Get out. It has a huge area of effect. Had to learn that one the hard way. But yeah, it's just amazing. A nice mech cluster that's going to sit in one place. Aerodrone strike. But just for giggles, what's the transport shuttle? Call down a shuttle. Oh, wow. Within 70 tiles, I could go anywhere. That is good. And it'll take anything. No, I'm preparing for the worst. We're praying for peace, but preparing for war. We're getting the aerodrone strike. I've used it once. It's just crazy ridiculous. Crazy ridiculous. It's just this massive airstrike. Took out almost a whole mech colony using that. And half of my own colony, because I wasn't far enough back from the blast radius. But, you know, nobody's surprised by that. Okay. Many people are up. Many people are up. Not all of them. Oh, that's just the trading people. Okay, I know who you are. I'm back to figuring out who needs an arm. Because somebody's getting an arm. No, but I'm going to wait. No, let's just wait until all of their issues have kind of worked themselves out. I'll see who's in pain. And then we'll adjust from there. If necessary, I'll rip Addie's prosthetic arm off. Put the architect arm on. And then put the prosthetic arm on someone else. If Addie dies, I'm pretty sure I can just harvest the arm. I can get the arm back at some point. Colonists left unburied. I'd love it if somebody got... Painstingle, you're literally standing right there. Could you please bury Syl? Thank you. I'm actually surprised you'll still do hauling at night level. But you are, and I appreciate it. Oh, he's got Word of Love. Oh, that could be fun. Painstingle, you're unattached, right? You're single. Would you like to be in love with someone? But it's only going to make it more likely. More likely. I can't make them propose marriage or anything. Yeah, the donkey is seriously bleeding. You're not wrong. Yeah, there is a lot of blood. Donkey is in no immediate danger, though. The donkey will heal. Will heal. It's had its donkey nose shattered. Unfortunately, donkey, I can't do donkey bionics. Otherwise, I would be more than happy to give you a donkey architect leg. But I can't do that. I don't know how to do that. So, is Shield bleeding? Everybody's bleeding, man. Actually, isn't Shield the one person who has no health problems? Yeah. Shield's 100%. Shield is not only not bleeding, Shield is the only person who's healthy in this entire colony. Not quite sure how it happened, but it certainly has. What are we... Okay, we're starting to repair things. We're beginning to make repairs around here. It's going to take a long time. A long time to clean all this up. Did we put Syl in the sarcophagus? Yep, we totally did. Syl is interred within the sarcophagus. All right, let me see if I can deal with another easy one. Who's got tattered apparel? Weber. What exactly is tattered? Is it your shirt? It is your shirt. I don't actually have any shirts. Sorry. I'm not doing shirts right now. I mean, I am. There was a bill for it before the tailoring bench got destroyed. We were making shirts, and then a riot happened. So, no, you're not getting a shirt right now. You're just going to have to learn to live with that information. Okay, now what? Now what? I've done a lot of things around here. Things have happened. Where's the... I've got 2 unowned bedrooms. I would have liked that if those colonists joined me. That would have been delightful. We'll work on... Where did I put my Hall of the Dead? Oh, it's down here. Yeah, we'll work on burying those people at some point. It'll all happen eventually. We're just trying to recover. Reed, when do you think you might be out of the hospital? Not for a long time. Do you want an arm? I could give you an arm if you wanted one. Like you grew your own arm back. That's amazing. If you just wanted to go ahead and heal off that minor blood loss, I'd be okay with that. Kayleen is fixing whatever that is. Not 100% certain, but whatever it is, we're fixing it. Hence to be referred to as Sarcophagus Syl. May she rest in peace. I should get some other sarcophagi kicking along here. In the Hall of the Dead or wherever. Because this probably won't be the last time this happens. Yeah, we're starting to come back. We're starting to come back. People are up and about. Nobody's technically listed as unconscious, unable to move. There is a corpse in the middle of the hospital, which does not say a lot about our medical treatment. And there's no real reason to have this statue here. Why don't you go ahead and uninstall that? I put that there to make the refugees feel good about themselves, and we all see how that worked out. And you know what? You can have this hat. Have a hat. I allow you to have that hat. Who? Right. Now what? Nothing, really. Nothing. I just sort of let them all tick along. I'm not going to try and get them to do anything at all. Just have them repair, clean, haul, and by haul, I mean move the dead bodies out of here. The Muffalo are fine. That's the one bright spark here. The Muffalo are just fine. They were completely out of the war zone. Nothing was going to happen to the Muffalo. Okay. Yay! And which Hunter, Legua, and Weber, you think you're lacking a ranged weapon? I'm sure you are. Weber, how's your health? Weber, you could get up. Weber, you're 100% conscious and you're 89% moving. You know what, Weber? Now you're just being a layabout. Go get a sniper rifle and call me when you're done. Painstingle, you used to have the sniper rifle. Why don't you have that anymore? Why did you give that up? Now you're going to have a less good weapon. Probably, maybe. I don't know. Well, that's fine. It's fine. You're going to have a weapon. It's all good. Why don't you go have... No, not a pump shotgun. That's a terrible weapon. Go have a bolt-action rifle. Okay, so long as the Muffalo are fine. They are fine. Well, I mean, except Muffleberry. Muffleberry's dead. We've actually already butchered Muffleberry, and we're having Muffleberry steaks. Svetlana's already working on that. So Muffleberry, not so much, but, you know, they're youngish Muffalo. They can have more baby Muffalo. In fact, I'd encourage them to do so, because we have a lot of animals that are gone. How's this goat? We were tending to it. Yeah, it'll be basically fine. It's going to be basically fine. Addie is out repairing things with her new prosthetic arm. That's very, very good. What else could I realistically be getting them to do? I don't want to get them to do anything. Oh, there's impacted spacecraft. Yay! Go. Why did I tell them to deconstruct that? Now they're going to go off and deconstruct that. There's some steel here for no readily apparent reason. Huh. Wherever that came from. Thrumbo, you want to leave the way you came in and get yourself spiked on the spike traps so I can, you know, eat you and skin you and sell your horn? If I had your horn, I would probably have gotten another architect thing. I wouldn't have been able to afford it, but I would have been closer to that. And still with the tattered apparel, still with the, yeah, Legua, you still need a weapon. You know what? You can have the shotgun. You can go get the shotgun. That'll tick off that little box at least. Svetlana is the MVP. You're not wrong. Just quietly going around doing the work. Just doing the work. Hauling some rice here. Hauling some rice. And the baby donkey. Not entirely sure when we got a baby donkey, but we clearly have a baby donkey. You will learn to do that. You will take after Svetlana and learn to do that. The other donkey, horribly mutilated, but making a recovery. Making a recovery. It's all going to work out. It's all going to be fine. We are going to recover from this. After all that, I only lost one colonist. And I almost got that colonist. We just couldn't quite get her to the hospital in time. Probably would have died anyway because I just didn't have anyone who could do doctoring to take care of them that quickly. So it probably would have worked itself out exactly as it did. Right. That was dramatic. Not really sure what to do with all of that. What I will do is kick it into high gear a little bit. Get them to sleep through the night. If anything, they might be slightly better healed when they get up. Yeah, you guys can leave. We bought the thing that we wanted from you. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Is that the other guy? That was Nina. Okay, Nina's the one who tried to escape and she got caught in the spike trap. That makes me so happy. Yeah, you were the one survivor and you tried to get away and you got caught in the spike trap. How do you like that, Nina? Huh? How do you like that? You thought you were home free, the only survivor of your betrayal, and you got caught in the spike trap. It was actually a pretty good outcome, only one dead. Yeah, one dead, some animals dead. Broadly, I've had worse. I think the worst I've had is like 3 colonists killed during a betrayal. But this is not bad. It's all going to kind of work itself out. It makes me no end of happy that Nina's dead. On her way to escape, she got caught in the spike trap. Good. You deserve it. That's revenge for Syl. Okay, I had it in high gear so they can kind of get a little bit more healing going on. More and more people are getting up and walking around and, being alive. And, oh god, what now? Major break risk. Yeah, I know. I'm having a major break risk, Reed. It's all pretty terrible around here right now. Hideous environment. Yeah, that'll be all the blood on the floor. Intense pain. Yet, no lie there. Ravenously hungry. Okay, that part I can do something with. Addie, I know you're asleep. Could you actually get up and feed Reed? Reed's being wicked whiny about, starving to death and that kind of thing. And Syl was your friend. You're sad about that. Strangely, you're not actually that sad. You are as sad about the death of your friend as the fact that you haven't played horseshoes recently. Those are equal in your sadness meter. Awful hospital. Again, it's the blood on the floor. Yeah. So you were just as sad about not playing horseshoes as you are about your friend dying. That doesn't seem right. This is how the world should choose our leaders, by best performance on RimWorld. Oh, well, I would not be in the running for that. There's plenty of people who are way better at this than me. I just can't get down with those, maximum efficiency builds. It seems very boring to me. You look at their people's build, and they're these perfect grids, and all the colonists are just moving around like machines. It's not as fun. I like playing RimWorld however the heck I want to play RimWorld. Never going to be maximum efficiency here, or even a bare minimum of efficiency. I actually shoot for no efficiency. None whatsoever. Not in my world. Not today. Who's having a minor break risk? Reed. Yeah, I know, Reed. Again, we just covered this. Remember when I was feeding you? Technically it was Addie. But remember when we were feeding you? And we said everything's really horrible? And you said, yeah, it is, because my friend Syl died, and I haven't played horseshoes recently. It's really sad around here right now, Reed. How's Knight Painstingle? How's Sir Painstingle? You are pretty beat up. Would you like to have an arm? Right shoulder, got a cut there. Could do something with that, like rip it off. Put another arm there. Are people dropping things just outside the door? Bottom of the screen. Oh, like here? No, I think that's just where Annabelle fell. Or here, this is a stockpile zone. They're supposed to be dropping things here. But if you mean here, no, these are just things we haven't picked up. Like the dead person and some food. So, no, those are, to my knowledge, those are supposed to be there. I'm okay with those things being there. Really more concerned with the general layer of filth. Major break risk. I bet it's Reed. Ha! No, it's Painstingle. It's Sir Painstingle. Excuse me. Yeah, I know, you're really sad. Yeah. Your sister Nicole died. Wait, When did that happen? Was Nicole one of the betrayers? I do not remember that happening. Okay, that must have been somebody. I don't know. It's a hideous environment and you're in intense pain. You're absolutely correct about those things. Very, very true. And people have died. You're not wrong about that. I can't really fix many of those problems, Sir Painstingle. RimWorld teaches about refugees and thrombos and pants and medical treatments. Yes, what you do with refugees is you put them far, far away from you until you're very, very confident they're not going to betray you, and then you welcome them in with open arms. And if you can put them to work while they're there, even better. Actually, basically does sound like our immigration policy. Kalian, you're up repairing things. Is that the best use of your time? Is there other things you can be doing? You're fully healed. Is that the best thing you could be doing right now, or is there anything else you should be doing? I guess just do the best you can, Kalian. Just do the best you can. When everyone eventually gets up and around, this will start. Weber's back in her own bed. That's a good start. That's not bad. Too bad you can't have one of the animals clean. I'd be sad in that environment too. I would too. Oh, it's terrible right now. Everything's broken. Everything's covered in filth and dirt and blood. It's absolutely awful. Reed is super awesome cleaning guy. Unfortunately, Reed's down for the count. Reed's not getting up anytime in the near future. When Reed gets up, it might be a little nicer around here because we might be able to get something clean, which would be positive, but not today. It's not going to happen right now. Okay. I don't have a next logical move. A, because I'm not very logical, and B, because really all I need to do is just let these people get on with things. Whatever, like Legua's back to crafting. Okay. Legua's feeling better about things in general. Legua, here's the thing. With Reed down for the count, I'm actually going to put you on super awesome cleaning number 1. And then please just get some cleaning done around here. Are you doing it? Have you done it? Where are you? Did you run away? Did you run away? Where are you going to do? Oh, you're still cutting stone blocks. You know what? Could you actually not? Thank you. I'm going to just briefly draft and undraft you. So you stop doing that. Dave has great ideas, like do the best you can and everybody works. Yeah, everybody works. And not only does everyone work, everyone does the grunt labor. Everyone does construction, everyone does mining, everyone does growing, and everyone does plant cutting. Those are very important tasks. Even if you're not very good at them, you can chip in. Even if you do them a little more slowly, you're gonna get them done eventually. So, Legua, yeah, I need you on maximum cleanup. Stone blocks can wait. Shields up and doing... What are you doing? Oh, you're feeding the goat. Okay, good. Yeah, Legua, you're cleaning the barn, which is like the least important part of what I need you to be doing. Could you maybe focus on... How about we start it in the hospital? How about we start in the hospital and we work our way out from there? We'll see if we can get some things cleaned up around the old colony. Huh, Legua? I know, it's not really your primary task. It's mostly Reed's job, but we're actually cleaning up literally Reed's blood right now, so you see why Reed isn't on duty today. Reed's taking a personal day in the hospital, bleeding. Not quite to death, but the theory is still sound. Alright, this is getting better already. I'm going to get Legua on maximum cleanup. Somebody is going to need to remind me next week that I have Legua on maximum cleanup. Because otherwise, he'll be cleaning forever, and I'll forget to put him back on crafting, which is what he's really good at. But look, it's getting cleaner already around here. And Svetlana is burying people. That's excellent. Good. Svetlana, you really are the MVP. You're the unsung hero of this entire... I want to call it a raid, but it's more like an uprising. Yeah, Svetlana just quietly dumping people in the Hall of the Dead. I think Svetlana just ate a little bit of that person. No, it's fine. Still have all your body parts. That's excellent. I don't think donkeys eat meat, but you never know. Yeah, Legua is a cleaning machine right now. And Kalian's repairing. That's actually a pretty good combo we've got going on there. So Kalian's going around repairing everything from the raid / uprising and the massive fire. And Legua's cleaning up after her. Okay, even the donkey's up. The other donkey is up somewhere. Don't know where. Are you guys feeling better about life because the hospital is slightly cleaner now? How are you feeling on that? Fine meal. Well, you don't have the negative buff of awful hospital, so I'm assuming you're basically fine with the hospital right now. Good. Okay. Then that insulting guy comes by. Look at you losers, bleeding all over the floor. Yeah, except we killed him. Yeah, they're all dead. The insulting guy, the rampaging tantrum person, whoever it was, we killed them all. We killed all but one, and then that one very, very stupid person stumbled into the trap corridor on her way out, which makes me no end of happy. That is so fun. Trying to escape, almost got away, and then boom, right into the trap corridor. That, we're kind of somewhat, we're not back on track, but we're backer on tracker than we were a little bit ago. I think that's a really good place to call the stream for today. And then we're going to try and put this all back together next week. It's all going to come together next week. This is a very dramatic week for RimWorld. I don't know, I had a bad feeling about those colonists, refugees, whatever. I kind of had the feeling that it was going to go that way. But it did, and one of us is dead, and Muffleberry's dead, and it's all pretty horrible. But we're on our way back on track. This is it. It's all going to get better from here. So we'll do some more RimWorld next week. We'll do some more. We'll get back to House Flipper next Friday. Guys, thank you so very, very much. You know what I'm going to say. Thank you guys so much for coming by. I can't express my appreciation for taking time out of your lives to come and watch this ridiculous silliness. But I will see you next week for some more House Flipper. We'll do some more RimWorld next Saturday. Other than that, you know where the heck to find me. I'm going to go get some dinner now.